Hey everyone, this is Shubham. In the last lecture, we have discussed about creation of user, generation of JSON policies, creation of a group, assign that user to that particular group, and how do you revoke or how do you manage your IAM user using root user. So these two things, or these major things we have seen in the last two videos. Now we're gonna proceed with we do have root account, right? And we are creating IAM user account. So why we are doing that? To protect our root user account, right? What is the other way to protect our root user account is like password policies should be strong, or you can have multi-factor authentication with your account, right? So again, password policies would be what? Like suppose you must be logging into your, like suppose you guys are working in an organization. So there must be some password policies for that particular ID you have. Like there should be one character. There should be one character as capital, one is as small, and then one is a digit you need to use. One is special character you need to use. How people are doing that? Because see, that's the password policy. That's not being determined by the company or the workspace you're following, like Outlook workspace you're following. That's not been determined by Microsoft. That's been determined by your firm. Okay, and so the similar way you can determine for your root user, or you can determine using your root user for your all IAM user. Hey, if you want to create an account, or if you want to get your access from this particular root user account, or want to create an account, you have to follow this particular password policy. That can be anything. So how do you do that in root user? You see this account settings. So I was planning to just discuss this only, but I thought like this pretty small topic we can discuss and we can demonstrate as well. So go over here in account settings, change password policy, and see, right now we have the password policy just for 8 characters. Now your root user should be having, now you want like you want one uppercase letter, you select this. One lowercase letter, you select this. You need at least one number, you select this. You need one non like a special character, you explain like extend or select this. Another thing is like you must have seen with your banks or with the organization only, like post 60 days it is intimating you, giving you notification that okay, this password you have created is about to expire. You need to generate a new password. For that, enable password expiration. In how many days you want to expire that particular password. Allow users to change their own passwords in IAM. This can be very useful. Otherwise, root user only will be able to change the password for IAM user, and that cannot be done. Suppose you have 1,000 IAM user with one AWS account, right? So allow users. So prevent password reuse. How what it does is like so why is the number 5? Suppose you have given a password called ABCDE. Okay, ABCDE123 hash. Now next time when you have given this enable password expiration, and after 90 days you cannot reassign the same ABCDE123 hash password for at least 5 cycle of password. So yeah, that is why it says like prevent password reuse. So this is our password policies. You can play around with that. I've shown you. Now we're going to talk about what? Multi-factor authentication. That is also one important thing. And how do you do that? I am going to show you how do you see and where do you do that. But I won't recommend you. Okay, I would recommend you, I'll download an application, Microsoft Authenticator or something, and using that you can do it. But I do not generally do that, but I can show you because we are just learning it, right? So over here in root user account, you're going to go over there. You're going to click on your security credentials. So over here, everything is there, right? MFA, multi-factor authentication, activate MFA. Now there are 3 options for you. Virtual MFA device due to a security key, other hardware. So other hardware, suppose you must have worked with some kind of banks. And in banks, you remember there's a token you must be given. That's the RSA token or something. So these kind of things comes under other hardware MFA device. Due to security key is something different, YubiKey devices and stuff. And yes, this is the Malto token it is saying, right? And virtual MFA device, because right now for learning, you want to use mobile, right? So you're going to select virtual MFA device. You're going to click on continue. Then over here, you see list of compatible application. You're going to click on that. You'll see how many applications will be supporting this. So I would generally go with Microsoft Authenticator, but you have all the Duo Mobile. Duo Mobile I've also used with one of the firm I worked with. Google Authenticator is also there. Microsoft Authenticator. So you can download any. I am not saying I'm recommending anything. Download any on your phone, show the QR code over here, and then assign MFA. And then and then you need to choose the option of ping, push, or code. And then you can go to your device. And when you log in, it will be generating an notification on your phone whether you are trying to log in. Then enter these details, and then it will be done. So this is how multi-factor authentication and password policy works. And these are the ways, these are the few ways you can guard your account from the outside attack. So this is pretty useful. And with when you go to examination point of view, that is also important. So this is it for today's video. Just go ahead and practice it and let me know about the feedback. Thanks.